There.
Excellent.
Okay. Well, according to the clock, we should be on, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Go check it out.
All right. That's it right there. Okay. The alarm is going off and the tea is going off. Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to the Mad Scientist Tea Party.
I guess it's not overflow yet.
Nah, overflow yet. We have some big red robe for today.
Do you find jasmine inspirational?
Somewhat. How about you? Do you?
Something. Either every Thursday night I'm either on an ego trip or else I've had a lot of jasmine tea. I don't know if it's the jasmine or the television. It's one of them. But yeah, I can never get to sleep. Is there anybody even in here? So you try to stay entertaining here rather than just showing it.
Blank television is the best.
Blank television.
Hello. What's this sound like? Does this sound right? I'm sure. Hello.
Have you read this?
No.
It's from out in Asheville.
What is it?
It's from out in Asheville about a gay development in Leicester.
Are you able to hear us?
Yes.
Do we have?
We have sound.
Do I sound really cool? Yes. All right. All right. Welcome to the Mad Scientist Tea Party. I hope you've put your I hope you put the kettle on. We have different
They
buttons
did.
pushed.
They definitely did.
You know, we set this. All right. Oh my.
So where do you get jasmine again? I couldn't find it except with
Why
green
is that
tea.
black? One wonders, huh?
Oh, the tea that's over there?
Yeah, I found jasmine
There's
mixed,
this place-
but I couldn't find
Oh.
straight jasmine.
There's a Mongolian restaurant over on Brevard Road.
Mongolian restaurant. Other way from me.
I don't remember the name of it. It's a little bit past the mall on the right. I don't know
Oh,
the name.
odd. I better try it again. Let's see. No, We don't seem to be getting a feed from that camera. Camera number one now.
We're not getting anything from one?
No, well it's black. Well, we had a feed from it earlier.
Oh, yeah, we did.
So
What happened?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
You plug in on that end.
And it's
So pass them all on
I
the
think
right.
it's here.
The mall's on the left. There's on the other side, right?
Yeah, this is it right here. I've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I honestly don't remember the name of the place.
That's okay. I should be able to find it.
What's that?
The
Source of the jasmine.
Mongolian restaurant over there.
It's a China Garden buffet.
Ah, it's called
Okay.
China.
Okay, here it
Yeah.
is. Look at this. Help me chase it out. Okay. Here's the wire. I've got my hand. Okay.
Okay.
It's on the other end of this wire. You see, it's a. I'm gonna plug it back in. Yeah. I'm back. I'm on. Good. Thank you. Perfect.
Well, somebody should go through that sometime and.
Yeah. Well, sometimes people do.
That's a mess.
Okay. Do you see the no, never mind. I don't want to.
No, let's not mess with
I
it
don't
right
want
now.
to. I don't want to call your attention to the compressor. Here's what I do want to do. I want to put that back up. We're going to listen to a little bit of music, and I'm going to go. And y'all can continue to talk, but I'm going to go out in the lobby and see what our audio feed is looking like.
Well, good morning. Tell me where you were last night.
Woo! Welcome to the Mad Scientist Tea Party.
If it's up to me,
Say good
I was reading this article and I'm fascinated by this
Tell me
article
where'd
about
you stay last night.
Leicester.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. now say that again. Tell us about
I'm fascinated about this Out in Asheville article about a gay community in Leicester.
in Leicester.
And it might be inner Leicester enough that Asheville might annex it, which
Where-
would make it in Asheville.
Where is Leicester? Leicester. I know, but I don't.
Leicester's
Down
where I
Pat-
live. It's
That's where you live?
Northwest, a township northwest of Asheville.
Yeah.
Leicester. Is that
No,
is it past
West of Weaverville, northwest of Asheville.
You know where
west of Weaverville?
Yeah.
you know where Leicester Highway is. It kind of
Oh,
runs that direction.
Leicester.
Leicester.
Yes, around here they call it Leicester, and I call it Leicester because the proper way to pronounce the name of a place is to pronounce it the way that the people who live there pronounce it. And I believe, and I could be wrong, and if I am wrong, people who live there correct me. Do you live there?
Well, I went. It's sort of a TV reference. Yes, I lived there, but I wasn't born there.
Okay. Well, you must talk to a lot of people who live there.
Well, and the people, not that much. Some, and
Do the
they,
people
they
who live there,
are
do they-
almost interchangeable. They almost.
Do they say Leicester? Or,
some
well,
say
how about
Leicester
the
and
people
some
who
say
have lived
Leicester.
there for like 2 generations or more? Do they-
Again, it's still mixed.
It is it? Okay. All right.
But-
When I moved up here, I heard everybody call it Leicester.
Right.
And
It's
unless
an
you
English
say,
word, and they say it Leicester.
oh, I believe that. Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
but-
I know that the word is Leicester. I know that. But the place is as I have. Unless you say Leicester, I don't. I'm Leicester. Leicester. Where is Leicester? You know. Okay.
But there's 2 sources I take that are both local. One is Bob Caldwell,
Okay.
a retired weatherman. He's very local, and I think he says Leicester.
Well, I imagine he does.
And the other one is the ads for Leicester carpet sales. They say
Okay.
Leicester.
Okay.
And
But
so-
are you sure that's not?
And they're
that-
very local.
Are you
so-
sure that's not owned by some guy named Lester? Oh well, whatever.
I know a guy that owns a gun shop out that way.
No, it's not.
He
Okay,
calls it
I'm going
Leicester.
back to some music. I'm going to go out and y'all can keep talking. So the gay community, does it go into description? Does it,
Well, it's under construction.
oh, it's
I
under
guess.
construction.
It's a potential gay community. It's being advertised to gay communities nationwide.
Oh, well, it will be then.
Well, but it struck me as from a political, I do all this sort of local, like the same way they do redistricting, these local vote counting things. And I'm interested in what towns can social progressives, like gay allies,
You're in favor of gay communities, aren't you?
yes,
They don't reproduce.
yes, right.
Right. Okay.
But-
I thought that'd be up your alley.
But I want them,
So I couldn't
I
live
want
there.
them to be able to tip the balance.
So you could live there?
I couldn't.
Oh, you couldn't live there
No, see, that's
because you might reproduce, or have you reproduced?
I do daily.
You reproduce
Yeah,
daily?
asexually.
I see. You divide.
Yes, and conquer.
But my wish here, my dream about this is that the gay community, when it comes in, can tip the electoral balance in the town,
Right.
and they could do that in Asheville, and they could do that in I counted 7 towns where they could do that.
Provide condoms in every free condoms in every convenience store, right?
Yeah,
things
things
like
like
that.
that, right?
Progressive
They could win a majority in the town. that
And,
they're
and
in.
perhaps castrate breeders. And things like that.
Maybe in the long run. But Leicester strikes me as the last town, virtually the last town, except Murphy, as virtually the last town where they could tip the balance. I don't think it's going to be big enough that you could actually bring in a majority. Actually, this is going to be bigger than the existing town of Leicester.
Question real quick, sidestepping. I know you're against population, but what do you think about cloning?
Yeah, I'm against it. In fact, there's an area where I think I'm with the conservatives because some of and in vitro fertilization, cloning and in vitro fertilization are both bad for overpopulation, but also there's religious objections to both of them. The Catholics
How about
and
for
some of
organ harvesting?
the fundamentalists don't like either one. Not big on that, no. In fact, actually, that hurts population too. Because people live longer and they're better.
Well, what if the people that are here now just live forever? And no more population.
Yeah, you have to do the no more population part first, and then the people who are here live.
No, because if the people are here, they don't have to worry about dying, and they'll have a lot more free time on their hands, which means means they'll get more educated.
Right, but
They're
also these-
educated, then means they'll breed less.
Are you just cloning the organ, or are you cloning whole people and then taking their organs out?
Just the organs. I mean,
I'm not vehemently opposed to it. It's not
I mean,
going to be my
but-
top
but-
opposition issue.
But I mean, like, let's say you're
but I'm not big
having
on
some
it.
kind of major health issue, like, you know, some part of your body just goes out and you need it really badly, and they take some of your own cells and we're able to, like, clone your own organs to make you a new one. I mean, would you be opposed to that? Like, if your heart was failing, you needed a new one, and they just grew you a new heart that was yours.
There's some difficulty with as healthcare stuff gets more complicated and more advanced, there gets to be a bigger gap between rich and poor.
Yes.
Because can you clone organs for everybody or just for people who can afford it?
Eventually it'll be for everybody.
And then if you do it for everybody, is that going to be a
let's say-
population problem?
But here's the thing, like, that's always been the way with medicine. It was always rich versus poor. But then given enough time, as it becomes cheaper to do and easier to do, it becomes more available for the poor people. There are poor people today in America that have things that they can get better healthcare than they could 100 years ago.
I guess I don't want to make a hard statement either way about it. I guess I'm still neutral or open to the possibility. But, and even if I did make a decision, it wouldn't be a real high priority one for me.
Yeah.
Like I'd trade it, whatever side I took, I'd be willing to trade it for contraception.
Why do you have to trade it?
I don't really
You
know.
can't have-
Well,
you can
people
have
in
multiple
Congress,
stuff.
people in Congress and stuff, they have to trade things. They put a bill that says.
But they do, but you don't. You're not making bills, or just when you have an opinion about one thing doesn't mean you have to
Yeah,
change
that's
your
true.
opinion just to have another opinion about something completely different.
Well, but if I call into Matt Matan or something, and if I have limited airtime, right, I can
Well, it's something
I can only
you would
speak on
rather
the
talk
subject I
about.
care most about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see pros and cons, and I don't know to what extent the science are going to say this organ is really a person and should be really a person who've had all their other organs
but
suppressed.
if they're making it from your cells, like they took something from you and made something new, that wouldn't be another person.
I'd be open to scientific. I would remain open to scientific arguments, and maybe you're
Like,
giving me a scientific argument. But
reptiles do it all the time. They lose body parts and they grow new ones. And eventually they could make it so that could happen for humans. I don't think would necessarily be a bad thing.
yeah, I guess I have no hardcore objection to that.
And if my hand got cut off, I'd like to get a new one.
Not have the government like banning that.
I would personally like it if the more possibilities open to us just in general than have more restrictions. I'd like to have more possibilities and freedoms. Because you never know what the future
Right.
will hold.
Well, the related.
If you limit yourself, then you limit your possibilities for the future. Now, eventually, the population might not be an issue.
Well, except
It
it
will
could
be
be
on-
it could become a intergalactic issue.
Yeah, but it's going to take us a long time to run out of space in outer space.
Yeah, but if we don't go to space, then then you've preserved the entire intergalactic environment from human pollution.
But how do you know that wasn't what was meant to happen? I mean, if it happens, it was obviously meant to happen. Because if it wasn't meant to happen, it wouldn't.
I just don't see any point.
What, in going to space?
Yeah, I just think it makes more sense to control the population than it does to go into space.
No, well, okay.
It's just a more intelligent thing to do to control
to
to
control
sustain your population. Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Then you don't have to go into space.
Okay,
There's no reason to bother.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, one of the things that we learned very early on in biology and science, one of the key things is that an organism does is survive, reproduces, and grows further, and changes itself. If you limit the population, you also will eventually limit evolution, an evolutionary chance for us to become something different than we are now. Which, given a long enough timeline, we will become something different. Every organism does.
I think it's a key to the difference between an intelligent life form and not an intelligent. An intelligent life form is a life form that can control its population, and an unintelligent life form is a life
here's
form
the
that doesn't
thing.
control its population.
Eventually, what I'm talking about survival is it's possible for the human race to go on longer than the Earth. And life. For example, the sun
Right. And
has a shelf
I
life.
suppose that
Life does not necessarily have a shelf life. It could keep going beyond that. If we find and go to space, then we can outlive the Earth and the sun and just move around and travel to different places and therefore keep life existing.
we have like 1 billion years to decide that, right?
A couple 100,000. We think.
Well, we
We're not
ruin
even
our own
sure.
planet. No, I think it's like 1 billion.
Huh?
I think it's like 1 billion years, like before the sun goes supernova or something. I think it's
It's
a
not going
long,
to go
long
supernova.
time.
It'll just go out. It's too small to do anything, really.
it's certainly millions.
There's debate on that.
I think it's 1 billion or so.
No, also we're also limiting our possibilities of getting off the Earth.
Unless we ruin it, we can ruin it. But if it's natural, of course, an asteroid.
We're also
asteroid can hit.
yeah, but we're also limiting our possibilities now from getting to space because the more debris we put in the atmosphere with satellites and parts, you gotta think once like a loose piece of metal is going, around the Earth.
Yeah, it's going really
going
fast,
super
it's
fast,
like-
and then space shuttle or something goes out, it hits it, it'll just tear right through it. The more debris we have up there, the less likely we are to get off the planet too.
Yeah, well, that's just one of many technical problems. I think by the time we solve all the other technical problems, that one won't be the biggest.
But it could be. There are a lot of scientists that are worried about it now.
What are scientists worried about? Global warming, right?
No, well, certain ones like
Okay.
Space junk.
space.
Space junk. Well, let's see. I'm ready for a cup of tea from the white pot. Would you pour
But I
it
was
for
back
Yeah.
on tipping the balance in
Why don't you
Leicester
switch
because
to
I don't
yourself?
think
me? You need to slosh it around a little bit.
this gay development can tip the balance in Leicester.
No. Well, it's a
So it
start.
would have to be bigger. It would have to be almost as big as Leicester is now, and
It's a start.
that's like 10,000 people or more.
That's good. Thank you so
I don't think
much.
it's that big.
Could I make you move, Alan?
So, yeah,
Well,
swap
you can
my-
switch the camera.
No, I feel better on that side with the neck sticking out away from the table.
Yes, slide in there, and you can slide down this way a little bit. Well, yeah, it's gonna fit. Well, all right. Well, all right.
Well, there's always room
and I
for
have
you,
that.
Mike.
Let's see, there's me. I'm a mad scientist. And in just a moment, we're gonna have another alarm clock go off, aren't we?
Is
Yeah,
it getting ready
That's
for
what I thought.
420?
it should be
Yeah,
right about now. I think it's already.
I got 418.
Well, it's gonna go off.
It's going to go off. That's all right. The rest of us have already long since been off.
Which one goes off? Oh, that one.
There's a little one on top, I think. Yeah. So, when I came in here, I had some kind of notion about, a thought or something. I was going to say it. I completely forgot what it was, like I do every time the next thing flies by to
Well, I can
take my attention.
I can go on to all the communities where big gay development could tip the balance.
I'm
They could
sure.
tip the balance in Chimney Rock, Hot Springs,
Oh!
420 roll.
It's time. It's time. What shall we do here?
Mars Hill, Weaverville, Chimney Rock, Hot Springs, Boone, Cullowhee, Asheville.
Oh, it had something. Oh, yes. Now I know what it was. People wonder what it is that I'm listening to. I've been told this, that when when I put on the headphones, that people wonder, well, what am I listening to in these headphones? And so it's internet radio. I'm listening to internet radio. And so there you have it. And now you know. And as soon as I can push enough buttons and do this, there it is. What do we see? And what do we hear?
We're rolling.
I'm not hearing anything.
Well, I'm not hearing anything.
I'm
but
not
that's
either.
common.
It says DVD. Why am I not? Well, wait a minute. Oh, you know why? Probably because apparently I have no sound here on this DVD. Do you suppose we've...
This is why we call it experimental television.
Actually, we don't call it that. Experiment in live television. Although, you know what audio cables look like? They're hooked up like that.
As far as I can tell.
Okay. That's good.
Still have no sound?
Well, I have no sound. Oh, there. One more time and we'll do it again. Okay. All right, the 420 roll is going to happen. There it is. Okay, now, the 420 roll. Aren't you happy to have a 420 roll?
Fine.
Okay, now you get to see the chicken operation, the chicken resurrection, with its normal soundtrack, and then later for the second 420 roll, I'm going to wallpaper it, but after it, then we're going to show you the wallpapered version of Tobacco Road. Oh my God!
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Did you show that to Jonathan?
Will he have little
But
ones?
he
Let's
doesn't
hope
work.
not.
He broke. That's the sad part. We were out there trying to fix him.
Did he ever work? I mean, did you?
He didn't. When I bought him, I just figured his batteries are dead, so I put in new batteries.
And that wasn't it. Let's see.
Computers are good.
Can you see him?
Good. You want to put him up there, right in front of your teacup or something that he'll fit there.
Should we this over?
There we go.
Aha, there's my next patient. I'm Marsha. I'll be your surgeon today. Just tell me, what kind of symptoms have you been having? Alright, well rest assured, don't worry, you're in good hands. My team and I will take very good care of you, and you'll be ready for release within the next couple of hours. Okay nurse, take him away. It's time to get you under the anesthesia. Tuck that in for you. Okay, just about ready. Just take a few more deep breaths. Well, here.
It is not over yet.
You're watching the 420 roll.
Ground, white-knuckled, nails cut palms, dig at eyes, peeling flesh, theirs and mine, vibrating at a damaging frequency between lethal explosions, sweat pouring, blood dripping, never dries, a toxic system to spread unseen in blinded masses to rot in pits, viral glass to be collected from rancid corpses, ground then soaked in reducing chemicals, extract the living specimens, incinerate detritus, exterminate superfluous populace.
Good morning. Welcome to the Pleasure Saucer.
Always Cry Theater and Crowd 5.
Go, girl.
wasn't oiled like that nice.
No. Oh yeah.
Why are you supposed to eat it?
Anarchy TV. We're all back. All right. What did you think? Let's see. Is it really over? Yeah.
Yep, it's over.
It's really over. It's over. Over and over. We have guests today. Let's go around the table and identify yourselves. With my guest to my right, please identify yourself and tell us what your axe to grind is today.
No, I think I already said it. I'm Alan Ditmore, and I don't know if it's an axe to grind.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I can't put it right. It's too un-PC.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass. Just go with it.
Okay.
That large-scale developments
Hello?
have more political potential. Yeah. More positive political potential in towns other than London,
Okay.
such as Weaverville.
I'll speak to you later.
All right. Goodbye, Robertitis.
Goodbye.
Ah, that was Robert.
Mm-hmm.
I know Robert. I've worked for him in the past.
Did you? A friendly reminder about Friday at his show comes on, I believe, at 3:00. Plants and Their Friends. The man is very friendly with plants.
Very friendly with plants.
Okay. Yes, I'm sorry. You said you were. You. Tell me again what your name and what is your axe to grind here?
My name is Mike.
Okay, Mike.
And I prefer my tea cold, so this is not my venue. I don't have much to grind except my coffee beans, and that's about it.
I see. A rebel.
I'm somewhat of
a rebel at a tea party rebel you
yes. And I draw cartoons.
And you draw cartoons, okay. Would you care to actually be seen on the TV screen?
Go ahead.
Okay, well.
The camera adds 20 pounds. So
let's see.
I should fit right in.
Okay, well, I'm not able to do much with it. Okay. The only thing I could do would be to have you slide up and over this way and lean up on the table. You see how far you'll have to lean in to get into that picture? Let's see if you're on the other, you could be on the other camera. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay. Here we go. See if, no, you're not on that one either. Okay. Lean way in and go, hi, Mom. Lean further. See yourself coming?
Got your elbow in there.
See, like, get in front of his face. You see him?
Okay, I go.
Yeah, and go, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom, wherever you are.
Okay, there we go.
This is the Mad Doctor. This is just Mad. Who are you? You're just Mad. And this is Moss on guitar.
I am Moss Bliss, and this is my axe, and I don't grind it.
Oh, the unground axe. Moss and the unground axe. There you go. And
I guess I could get a lot of followers, and then this would be the axe of the apostles.
I'm thinking if you could, you see where those saucers are beside you?
I see.
If you could move those off onto the table, and then if you could move the base of the microphone where they were sitting.
Oh, you want the mic over there?
Yes, I do.
But I don't think Corey wants me to.
It will. You're sitting on it. That's what
I
it
am
is.
sitting
Your
on it.
chair's on it. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Point it toward yourself and push it up in its holder till it points getting closer to you. Pull it to you. Stick the mic
The
up.
closer it gets, the more the guitar will overwrite it because it's closer to the mic than my head is.
Okay.
So.
Good enough. All right. I assume that you're going to play us a song.
This comes after the 420 roll. The Lyrics by Bob Rivers.
If God had long hair and a goatee, and if his eyes were pretty glazed, if he looked spaced out, would you buy his story? Would you believe he had an eye infection? And yeah, God looks baked, yeah, God smells good, yeah. What if God smoked cannabis? Hit the bong like some of us. Drove a tie-dyed microbus, and he subscribed to Rolling Stone. When God made this place, in the beginning, did he plant any seeds? Or did he put them there for Adam and Eve? So they'd be hungry for the apple that the snake was always offering. And yeah, God rolls good. Yeah, God smells great. Yeah. What if God smoked cannabis? Do you suppose he had a buzz when he made the platypus, when he created Earth our home? Does he like Pearl Jam or the Stones? And when the Saints go rolling home, does he just sit and smoke a bone? And do you think he rolls his own up there in heaven on the throne?
That was a good one. All right.
Dead air.
Dead air. We have other things. I can have turn my microphones back up. I bring some of the mics down in respect to.
Well, you know,
Are you-
once you get me jump started, I could keep going.
Are you ready for another one?
I could do another one.
Go ahead. We're doing another one.
I guess this will be the key.
Sing loud.
I used to have scary nightmares about a third world war, with mushroom clouds and firestorms and blood and guts and gore. Till Mom explained the reason why we won't get blown away. We've got a little buddy who protects us night and day. There's a little green bug-eyed monster who came from outer space. She's hanging out in orbit just to save the human race. So if President Bush or Gorbachev decides to drop the bomb, she'll zap those deadly missiles and preserve our peace and calm. We'll be saved by the little green bug-eyed monster. We'll learn our lesson, we'll stop our messing with those great big bad atomic weapons. That little green monster will bring us peace. Maybe I'll try a different key. I can be a little louder, up a little higher. I won't get blown to bacon bits, I won't glow in the dark. I won't melt down like butter when I'm playing in the park. The bomb will come to get me in the middle of the night. So now I don't get frightened when my mom turns out the light. I believe in little green bug-eyed monster. Without her up there, I'd have a nightmare. I told all the other kids in daycare they believe in Santa, but they think I'm nuts. The day they push the button, they'll get a big surprise when all their shining missiles don't fly screaming through the skies. Those crazy politicians couldn't start another war, so grown-ups, don't you demonstrate or protest anymore. Just believe that the little green bug-eyed monster can save the nation from incineration. Just believe that that she never needs a vacation. And you'll be happy till the day you die. Yes, you'll be happy till the day you die.
Ooh, wee. Little green bird.
A drawing of yeah, okay.
Okay, you can show the drawing of you.
Which camera? Oh, you can show it.
I'm not that proud of it, but
I think it's a good representation. I'll tell you what, it's the camera that's over your. Yeah, there you go. Give me a minute. No, go ahead. Give me a minute. Here, hold it back up and hold it back up. I'm gonna here. Hold it back up. See.
hold it back.
Yeah. There you go. Now, move it so it can be seen to your left. Right. Okay. There you go. There it is. All right. Now I'm gonna come. Now, is that a likeness or is that a likeness? That's what I say. Okay.
I don't get it.
Well, this guy he's a caricature guy. I can see that. Yes. Right. And quite a caricature he is. Yes.
Well, I noticed that the Beowulf movie came and went faster than they could actually get the ads out.
Oh, I wanted to see that. I've already missed it. Wonder if it'll play the Bruin View thing.
It'll probably be at the Bruin View.
Oh, speaking of playing at the Bruin View and things that are playing, I have some announcements. I have some announcements. Okay. Friday night at the Jolly Rouge, the Mount Dungeon crew is throwing their fundraiser for URTV. So at the Jolly Rouge Friday night. Wait a minute. There at the Jolly Rouge Friday night. Everybody go out and support Mount Dungeon and support URTV. And there are going to be 3 bands there. See that poster there?
Yes.
It says the Chops.
On the Take and Kareem Abdul Guitar.
Yeah.
Here.
Here we go.
Okay.
Thank you.
Somebody hold it.
And it says the Chops. It says on the Take, and Kareem Abdul Guitar, which sounds very yummy, and that's at the Jolly Rouge, February the 8th, which is Friday night. Like this is Thursday, and so tomorrow is Friday. So be sure and go. And if you're watching this in the AM, it's probably too late. But anyway, it says $5 at the door. Proceeds go to URTV, and as I understand it, if I understand it correctly, all proceeds go to URTV. Now, if I'm wrong about that, the point of it is it's a fundraiser for URTV, and hopefully we'll pick up a couple of pieces of much needed gear, or help pay a salary, or pay the rent, or something like that with the money from this. So. But most of all, it's going to be a real good time. And talking about a real good time, we had a real good time last night